get into picking the orange.
It's happened again.
Nice. Early game pick there from Gori. Silas. A lot of fighting around mid. I like that because, as I said, they need some pressure in the early game. Cassandra does.
Now, topside Summit could be in trouble. Nice knock-up Q3, guaranteeing the knock-up. River's going to flash as well. Summit is now level
flash
6.
For 6.
Does he have enough damage to turn this one around? Huge burst. One more knock-up with the balance breath. One more auto attack. It's not enough. River and Licorice pick up first blood.
Summit, all players who are carries ganking top early on. I do actually like doing that if you have nowhere else that you need to be on the map, as we see Licorice having some fun with Summit.
All out on the Summit, and he doesn't have flash. One more Q. Does he land the knock-up and a couple of auto attacks? And there is the solo bolo as Licorice starts propelling him. Stop this one. He would have to find a grand entrance, but he is isolated away from Stixxay, and it looks like they're going to just pick up the easy kill. Pyosik dodging away from the grand entrance as well. Gori is waiting, has level 7. Can he grab an ultimate to make something happen here with Stixxay under the tower? The flash from APA, waiting out Stixxay's move before committing the charm. Stixxay being able to dodge it out. No killer instinct available yet because he's still level 5. Gori forcing the rest of Team Liquid as he finds a connect onto CoreJJ for the damage, but Team Liquid around the corner, forcing Gori to back off.
Nice.
But 3 levels down, he has Lem's Respite, so he can look for an outplay under the tower, and he's forced to use the ultimate early, and Licorice might just make him regret this decision on a couple more auto attacks as he flashes the last auto, but he cannot secure
the Dragon over. Such a massive play.
And now Summit might be in trouble. He still has flash, but he gets interrupted, so he cannot use the call of the Forge God. Easy pickings here for River and Licorice, as the Rift Herald is also going to chime in with a little bit of damage as they barrel down the minions, and that is so much gold going into the pockets of Licorice.
Man, they keep coming out with these replays hot with Summit getting dropped again, 0-3. Drop a ward down, set this up.
Delson leaps right onto CoreJJ. Yeon already firing the arrow to get the stun, but that is just easy picking. So much burst coming between Stixxay and River to take out Yeon.
And again, it's because of Team Liquid's lack of correct map play. You had APA having to take the reset there as we see a charm.
Huge charm from APA, but River's able to leap on out. Gori still has flash to play with and has the Spirit Rush taken from APA as APA is looking to flash, finds River on the backside, and now Huhi has to get out with the grand entrance. Stixxay forced to flash. APA finds the charm, the Orbit Deception. APA steps up when the team needed him most to save the momentum.
Oh boy, felt like going.
Licorice has flash and he has all out, but Team Liquid are trying to pincer on Licorice so that they can collapse before the rest of Golden Guardians make their move here. Summit calling the Forge God, looking for the knockup. Gori has his own, and he cannot. Oh no, he gets a multiple man knockup here, and Golden Guard is able to burst out Pyosik before he's able to use the ultimate. Summit is still pressing forward on the engage. They're looking for more. APA has the resets with the Spirit Rush. Finds 1, finds 2! Bull Stixxay and Licorice fall in the fight.
So I want to see if they're able to pull that off.
Uh-oh, looks like someone might be in trouble. The flash, they line the knock-up, and bingo! Golden Guardians, even with the Rift Herald charge as well, are going to get so much off of this play.
Stuck around on the bot side there. You see River making the move on top of him, and an interesting angle by Licorice. I think most of the time people are worried about getting ulted over the wall into River, but it's actually towards the Krugs where you had River coming over the wall.
This Rift Herald will get one more charge as well as APA is forced to answer, to make a response, to make sure that there's no more turrets being felled by the side of Golden Guardians. Charge lands true. Now Huhi might be in trouble, but he has the grand entrance again.
Gauge tool, they can still steal Summit's ultimate, but this is forcing Team Liquid onto the Baron. We talked about how they wanted to do this. If you can start it by burning the Rakan ultimate, that's an even better situation.
Stixxay still has sums for himself. Yeon has sums as well. Licorice trying to reposition for a flank angle. All out is available. 4,000 HP on the Baron. Gori steps up and grabs Summit's ulti. 2,000 HP! Steals the Baron! And Golden Guardians, whether they want to fight this one or not, they got the objective that they wanted. And now APA sees red, tries to find at least one re-engage, one pick off on the Stixxay. He's already used both of his summoner spells. Trying to look for it, but just gets punished as Golden Guardians make their retreat. Pyosik still on the chase, but he cannot find any members.
The frustration is setting in.
They look for the re-engage onto Licorice, but this could be the punish here. River takes a huge chunk out of Core, forcing him to flash. Summon is isolated. Gori with the chase. The knockup is there. Gori picks up the kill, and that dragon belongs to Golden Guardians.
It was touch and go there for a second for Golden Guardians, but after grabbing the Baron, the gold lead has slingshotted up to 6,000 gold lead. They're able to grab their second dragon of the game, struggling in the 1-3-1. With Huhi's ultimate down, it felt like that was the time to try and make that play happen, but just couldn't do it.
And you can see Pyosik is still on the chase. He knows that Stixxay doesn't have sums. Killer Instinct is not available. It's a nice pick from Team Liquid.
but that give them a foothold back in. This comp does scale very, very well. We can see here, the idea, I think, is good. I think you risk it. I think you can see that thing just explodes. They both try and get that down. River gets it, gets out, and then here, the Ornn ultimate to knock up during his Ornn ultimate. We're not done yet.
Oh, Pyosik pops the Lamb's Respite, but he's isolated. Yeon and CoreJJ are there, but he's charmed up by Huhi. He's got no way out. Core and Yeon still trying to find a way to refight with Summit. But off the TP, Golden Guardians disengage. Far more aggressive than they were in the first 15 minutes of the game as the charm connects on to Huhi, but he just grand entrances forward because he knows he has Gori in his back pocket for the punish. Nice Melio engage though. Team Liquid able to save AP as they take out Huhi. Stixxay cannot find the re-engage as well. Golden Guardians lose Huhi out in the process, but the Baron buff is still on their side, so they can continue pushing on the top side.
They can
continue quadrant. Golden Guardians routing their way as they look for Yeon. The arrow stuns Huhi, but Stixxay follows up with the killer instinct, taking out the marksman of Team Liquid. And this turret should fall as well. Golden Guardians just making short work of these objectives. It's not easy to do it from the vantage point that they have done it since Game 3. Match point for Team Liquid as a nice pick onto Huhi. Team Liquid gonna be happy about that one. Baron off Gori. He's cut off from River here. Dodging out on the abduct. Takes the Ahri ulti, so he's trying to spirit rush himself away. APA looking for the charm, and it's out of range as Gori flashes in time.
Waste the time of the 4 Team Liquid members as Baron spawned there. This gives time for Huhi to res, get back onto the map, and Licorice gets some time alone on that bot turret. Got down to half HP already. APA in trouble.
Stixxay looking for the kill. That's the big shutdown. He was the only one left with the bounty, but Stixxay finds him. And now the rest of Team Liquid might just be on the back foot here. Quickness into the knockup. That's a double for Stixxay as he finds it with the Void Seeker. 2 members gone. Golden Guard
to go above a 10k gold lead. Team Liquid are doing what they can, grabbing the Dragon to get themselves to Soul Point and stop Golden Guardians from stacking that, but now with the 10k gold deficit, it does feel like there's very little for them to do.
Golden Guardians now in prime position. A little bit of Void synergy as Licorice finds the inhibitor turret. Stixxay with the killer instinct. APA is deleted. A little bit of Void synergy as Licorice finds the inhibitor turret. Stixxay with the killer instinct. APA is deleted. To make some serious damage in this base. The inhibitor being felled here. Void Seeker finds its mark as Licorice presses on forward, buys space. Huge knocker from Summit. Huhi re-engaged. Can they look for the call? Gore's gone onto multiple members here. It's all up to Yeon and Pyosik to find the damage here. Lamb's Respite buys the second win for Summit. But the rest of Golden Guardian.
Stolen ultimate on Kindred, but at level 16, that's already back up.
6,000 HP. This is playable for Team Liquid. 4,000. Lamb's Respite is still available for Pyosik.
Oh, Yeon's so dead.
Huhi looking for Yeon, and the Lamb's Respite is popped in time, but can Yeon reposition himself? He's brought over the wall by Licorice, and Gori finds the killing blow. The rest of Team Liquid are forced to scatter. They're on the run, but Golden Guardians have no mercy for them. They will leave no stragglers, no survivors left. They will take everything from Team Liquid as they take the Baron. They don't even need it. They're just going to rush into the base.
It was a very, very hard-fought first 2 games, and here they have the complete momentum in the series, a 14,000 gold lead that they closed out Game 4 with.
For Golden Guardians, the faces of them just look like it's another day in the office, keeping their composure, making sure not to lose complacency here. But for Team Liquid, you're starting to see a lot of the desperation starting to settle in. APA doing his best to cheer up Pyosik and make sure that everyone is focused up. But now blowing a 2-game lead like that has got to settle in. And now it's going to be up to Team Liquid to see if they don't let the nerves bite them here, or will it be Golden Guardians taking home this series?
Here's that last fight one more time. Just all the flanks coming in. Gori over the wall. No ultimates really available for Team Liquid. It's a nice ult by Pyosik. I thought there was going to be an insta-give on Yeon, but they keep him alive. But there's just no other tools afterwards to keep him alive, given that they already used, like I said, all their ultimates. And it's just an easy chase down from that kind of lead that they had. Team Liquid do a good job of making them work for it generally in these games. You know, it's still a 32-ish minute game that this ended up being, but from the gold leads that Golden Guardians are getting consistently in these early games, I feel like Team Liquid have to find some sort of...
In the comms there. 1 ticket left, 1 game left to Newark, New Jersey, NRG, and...